growth therapy.
Rewind selector.
How can we relive that? Anyways, cheers to.
I was just here.
You were just here.
I'm here back.
Cheers.
I'm here
to
back. I'm gonna go back to
kill
school.
My ex. Not the best idea.
Ooh, Nah.
Who's
Shout out to SZA. Why are you doing that, Stephanie? I have to ask your fans and everybody in this whole wide world, because I'm like, I wonder if SZA had to cease and desist for being me. Because everybody was saying, like, on that podcast and went crazy viral. Talking about, oh, SZA, look at SZA. Oh, SZA do porn. Look at that.
Like that talking about a 15-inch dick?
Child, he different. He's different. He's different. I'm like, oh, I wonder if her pussy do hit different, but no. Give SZA her SZA. She's sizzling. I think she's hot, but thank you. That was very cute. I've heard it before, but that was very much, yes. SZA's dope. Yeah, the fans was talking about, what's SZA talking about? She fucked a 15-inch dick. Like, stop playing.
She probably has fucked a 15-inch dick.
I'm sure she's had some dick that I ain't never seen before.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, let's get into it.
Thank you for having me back.
Girl, you are always welcomed on
I hope
the
y'all don't
pod.
mind me eating. I don't know what y'all thought. I just came off a long flight. I'm hungry. I don't want to do none of that food. I got me something to eat. So if I eat while we talking, don't mind me. I hope you eating while we talking. Like, be comfortable. Let's go.
I've eaten everything on here before.
Jollibee. You like Jollibee?
I'm Filipino.
You sure is. Because I think I went there with a Filipino nurse before when I back in my old days. That's how I found out about a hella fucking Jollibee, too.
So good. Do you like Jollibee?
I got to remember. I just feel like I didn't really care. Is it like White Castle to
fried
me?
chicken and spaghetti.
Oh, it's ghetto food. I can fuck with fried chicken and catfish, fried chicken and spaghetti. Just spaghetti with something is for me. I'm going to Jollibee when I leave here.
Yeah.
I'm lying. I'm going to the airport.
Jollibee.
But next time we're going to go on a date at Jollibee. Me, you, and Brian. Did y'all go on a date? Did you set your date night?
They know it's like 2 episodes of one night. We can't lie. Yes, we did. By the time this
You
is
didn't
out,
text him?
No. I'll text him. I'm going to FaceTime him later.
See, I thought that we had already. See, I told you what to do then.
Fine. You want me to text? What should I say?
Yeah, see, you should tell him that we're gonna. Well, you said I say what's
He's
your
gonna be like,
availability?
why are you texting me?
See, this is why. These are my friends too. Stephanie is my friend, y'all. It's like I told her what to do. I told the lady on the email what to do. Come on, I'm at work.
Do you want to go on a date later?
Yes. What's your availability?
He's in Oakland.
What's your availability next week?
Okay.
I thought she did this.
No.
See, I done came back anew. I thought this was like a new.
What's your
attitude.
availability?
My friends must listen. I hope y'all listen too.
He's gonna think this
the
is
lady
weird.
on the email listen. No,
he's gonna think I'm texting.
That's the fun part.
Another dude.
That's the fun. No. It's you, baby. It's all you. You want to see a selfie?
He's gonna be like, you
want
my
a titty
schedule.
pic? You want a titty pic?
Should I send him your titty?
No, show him yours. Look, there she go with that porn direction. During the break, the intermission, we've been talking. I think she's serious, you guys.
Oh no, they know I'm like into
Let's go. I'm willing. I want to see this.
Whew. Okay, anyways, let's do intros. Hi guys, it's me, Stefanie Maegan, your host of Brooklyn Therapy. I guess what? We got SZA. Just kidding. We have Ebony, Goddess Mystique.
I don't know even how SZA talks, but yo, what's going on? It's your girl, Ebony Goddess Mystique, and we're back for round 3.
Yeah, this is the 3rd time we've been on the show.
Let's go.
Third's the charm. He says, he's just I'm off Thursday.
You see what I mean? I wish I had a bomb like in New York, like
normal hours the other day.
We need a bomb. See, I told you, you better listen to the goddess. Now, set this up. Cheers. Thursday is a day. Stephanie ain't got time for none of this shit, y'all. Don't be texting her. Don't be emailing her. Yeah. And if you did, you gonna get to it. She gonna get to it till Friday. She about to get some.
Yeah, you're right. I do. It's been a while. I do owe him some good pussy.
Girl, get you something cute to wear. Girl, put your wave in, your curl.
He's always wanted to tie me down.
Girl.
He's like, and I haven't done that yet.
There at Stephanie's house. Okay. I'm put my glasses on.
Have you ever been like tied down before?
No, I don't. I'm a black woman. I don't like. That might not go well with me. I might snap like, why you trying to chain me down?
He's black.
I don't know. He want to chain you. Now, do he like you chaining him?
Yeah, he wants to chain me.
Yeah, get it? That's one thing. Me, black people in chains and boats and cruises,
Right.
it might not go too far.
Do you have
I
any
don't know.
kinks? Like, do you have any kinks? Or like,
I do. Hard dick. That's my kink.
but anything else? Like, do you
No,
like role play? Do you?
I
mean,
love
you're-
role play. My main things is parodies, so I
Okay.
love to role play. But I mean, when the penis is like like that to me for real, because that to me is it's not so much of a power exchange or a power thing. It's just you want to fuck me.
Yeah. Oh, so you have
Let me do it too.
Sorry. So you have a praise kink. I feel like that's
I
a
do.
praise kink.
It is a king.
Yeah.
Because I don't like soft dick. I be looking at that thing like,
With their glasses on.
I be talking to it.
Right.
I don't even think about him. Look.
What happens if you're having sex with someone and in the middle of the sex they have a soft dick?
They be doing that? Damn.
That's happened to me.
It happened to me on porn, but I think that they
But I
was
just
just in
wanted
their
sucked
feelings.
it. I just sucked it until it got up.
Yeah, and on my porn set, sometimes that happens sometimes, but in my home life or something like that, no, baby.
Okay.
We fucking. But again, it's not about you. That might be the mind. He
Right.
probably got soft, not because he's not enjoying it or your pussy not good. He
Yeah.
probably had something else on his mind at the moment, took him
Maybe
off.
like work was like a
Yeah.
struggle or
So
something.
no,
that
but see,
day.
that's the difference. Like yeah. With that being said, when they get soft, do I like that? No. I'm
Yeah.
like, bitch.
No one likes a soft dick, especially when they drink too much like whiskey or something.
Or maybe taking too much cocaine.
That part,
What you gonna like? What? And please don't let it be big.
right?
Like it's just big and soft. Like why do you have all that? Dick?
I hate cocaine dick.
Stop taking cocaine, guys.
I like cocaine, but I don't like cocaine dick.
Oh, are you a drug? Have you used cocaine? See, if I use cocaine, rest in peace, Whitney Houston. But I'm there. Y'all not getting Ebony. That's why I don't fuck with that shit. I might do a shroom.
I
I'm
haven't
a
done
real
it
hippie.
since 2019 because
I'm
I think
a
it
real
was
hippie. You a rock star.
because I think it was meth and I got scared.
Oh no.
So I like that. I haven't done.
Oh, that's it for you. But no,
Yeah,
if
I
I
haven't
did
done
it,
drugs
I would
since.
it would be over for me. Do you hear me? Let me take
Yeah.
my glasses off. If I ever snorted that shit, I'm scared of it because I'm an addictive property. I would love it so much. I would be the one be like, yo, Steph, it's 7:00 in the morning. Do you want a bump? Do you have a bump?
yeah.
And if you don't have a bump, call them over. Like, it'll be too much for me. So I don't
Yeah.
even fuck with that shit, bro.
No, I get that. 1,000%.
But now a shroom,
Oh, I love shrooms.
who don't love shrooms? If you're not shrooming, you're just not living. I
You
mean,
ain't.
and it's not weird, like,
Yeah.
oh, acid trip. No, this
No.
is like, you eat shrooms on chicken. It's called what is that shit called? A
completely-
Roosevelt or whatever the fuck they call it.
Mushrooms?
They got meals where they add mushrooms and shit and call it something else. Like, this is just chicken on mushrooms.
right,
like, stop
right,
playing
right,
with me.
yeah.
But, like, people eat this shit. So it's
And it's
just,
good for your mental health.
I love it.
I love it too.
It definitely helps with people. We're not promoting shrooms, are we?
I
Okay, we are.
We promote-
So it definitely helps with like depression or like sadness, or if you needed to get creative or like emotional balance, I would say.
Yep.
And you can microdose so that you're not like
tripping.
You kind of
Right.
take it easy to where okay, this be enough.
Shrooms is legal.
It is legal.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I was in Oakland, and the police was right there, and there was just like a stand of people
it's
just
not,
like
it's not legislated yet to like a ban or law or like unlawful.
But they didn't even like. I
No,
mean,
it's
they didn't
hippie
even bat
shit.
an eye. Yeah,
I feel like if you don't gotta
it's like
cook
weed.
it,
It's like kind of like weed.
Weed.
Whereas like at first it was like, oh my god, but now everyone realized, oh wait, it's like completely natural,
Right.
and it could be used.
it has
in the-
benefits and stuff.
It has health benefits,
Right.
so it's like not
Right.
that big of a deal.
Yeah, no, it's just hippie shit.
Yeah, I mean that is very NorCal. It's like hippie shit.
Yeah, I love the hippie shit.
Yeah. Oh, we should do shrooms together one day.
Let's
with
do shrooms
Danny.
and come on. Oh my God, I'm scared. He gonna tell me some shit. He done already did where I was underneath the table. I had to stop the damn session with Danny. Shout out to Danny Santos, our lovely astrologer. He's very gifted, guys. If you haven't,
no, they know. I've had him on the show.
Right, so y'all know. Right, of course, I watched the shit, but just saying, right? Let me tell you how gifted he is. He's so gifted. I did a shroom. I be on the table. I had to stop in the middle of the session and was like, "Who are you? Like, who are you? Where did you come from?
Yes,
like, how do you
shroom-
know all this
shroom
stuff?"
does that to you, where you just like.
You be like more enlightened and
Right.
wanting.
I love it. I know. I was supposed
Then
to
he be
do
like,
a-
"Bye."
I was supposed to do a shroom ceremony with him, and then it cancel plans.
Let's fucking do it. What I ain't doing, I don't know about y'all viewers, but fucking T something. It's something else that they doing. TDH or TD something.
Not
DTH.
ayahuasca, right?
This is what I'm talking about. But it's
Ayahuasca?
DTH, but it's another one where they don't do the ayahuasca ceremony.
Oh.
And DT, y'all know in the comments, put it in. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. But I wanted to go that route and even go further and do the ayahuasca. But then I've heard people that do ayahuasca, even though it's life changing for them, in the moment where they're trying to go through it, it's crazy. They go
they
through
be
some
shitting
things.
and purging. And,
Yeah, this all this kind of things. I'm like,
yeah,
I
but
don't
it's like
know.
I guess it's like part of the experience because we've had Danny on the show too, and he's like kind of walked us through what the ayahuasca healing does.
Okay,
and it's so
he
it's
does
just,
that too.
Yeah, he's
you could get us
trying
right.
to go to Peru. You should hit him up. He's going to Peru to get his like certification to be an ayahuasca shaman.
Shout out to Danny.
He's like a fucking angel.
He is. Like, who? I had to ask him, where did you come
Literally,
from? You're scaring me. I'm going to hang up on
he's
you.
like a fucking alien. Yeah. Anyways, let's read
Very
some
gifted.
emails and like
Message.
we just.
Steph
I
got
don't
them
know.
burps together.
I know it's the.
I
it's
always
the
like to
wine.
smell people burps. Is that weird?
Kind of, but
Oh,
do you want
okay,
to
that's
smell
okay.
mine next time I burp?
Yeah, please. I just
Okay,
want to
okay.
see what your gut do.
I mean, as a nurse, if I feel like, can you like tell? Oh,
There's so
really?
many signs of things people don't even recognize being in the medical
like the-
field. That's why I have to
shit.
turn it off. Like, I am literally assessing this person at dinner. This is not the time.
Really?
Like, your eyes are mildly yellow.
Oh yeah, that's
not
like
you.
the John. I know, but like,
But like, yeah,
when you
like
see
that type of shit. Like,
Ooh.
calm down. Like, let me. Like, your fingers are mildly pale. Are
Yeah.
you? I had to stop that because it's not the time.
But I mean, if it's
I'm
something
always
that's
assessing somebody.
something it's like that needs to be
No,
called
I've
out.
had
Shit, you
before.
know what I'm
Like,
saying?
I caught people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
like, you
I
need to
helped
get
a
that
few
checked.
people out. I have.
Sheesh. Okay.
Even when I didn't want to, you be on a plane, they be like, "Is anyone here have any medical licensure? Any doctors or nurses on the plane?"
you're
You be
like,
like, "Bitch, we got 6 hours to." Like, what
Yeah.
do you do? I was just trying to eat my peanuts and drink my goddamn Chardonnay.
Now you gotta-
I
now you
can't
gotta
perform
be-
CPR right now.
Oh
No,
my
but
god.
yeah.
But that's such a good skill to have.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love it. I'm never gonna give it away.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm never
Nah,
gonna give
never give it away.
Love that. Okay. This one is titled Period Sex. What are your thoughts on period sex?
You had a guest on here recently talking about this stuff.
I always talk about period sex. Oh.
What's up, KK? But KS, Miss Squirts. But what I have to mature on this.
Okay.
Not that I never fucked the guy on my period, but I thought the whole time, like, I was looking for more blood. Like, why are we, this is wrong. I feel like it's natural in the sense that it's a natural thing that happens for women.
Yeah.
But me and my culture, I come from Islam. We can't even pray when we bleeding.
Oh, really?
No. That's our time when we get a time off.
Oh, shit.
Because they feel like you cleansing.
Right.
You're impure. Not impure, but it's a process, but you're cleansing.
Right.
Najasa. There's things going on there that your body needs to cleanse.
Right.
So with that being said, I'm not sure that it is the best sex practice for a few reasons. Number one, there's blood exchange. You never know for sure if you're having sex what your exact, you know what your current status is, but your exact status. Does it make sense? HIV could come up 10 years later.
Ooh.
You could have no symptoms, and then you get something that triggers like a fever that don't go away.
Right.
Or symptomatic, and then that's when they can see that your T cells are decreased.
Yeah.
So I
Can
don't
you
play.
exchange like HIV through
It's blood.
period
And that's
blood?
a lot of blood. That's blood.
I
Blood-borne
don't know
pathogen.
why I never like thought of
It's
that.
a blood-borne pathogen.
I don't know why I
STD.
never thought of that. What the fuck is wrong with me? No, I'm
So,
scared.
I
Okay,
don't
you're right.
play-
My boyfriend doesn't like period sex, so
No, and it's just a time where my body
yeah,
is going through something.
right.
Just give me, it's literally, how long do people have a period? 4, 5 days, 6 days? You
Yeah.
got 20 days in the month, sometimes more if it's 30, 31 days to have sex. It's just like give the body some time. So when I see red, that's exactly what it shows me. Red for me has always mean stop. So I get I get the natural part of it. Like it's just natural. It's a natural process of a woman, but it's also your time. If you understand why you're having a period, why, you know what I mean? It's just, give me a moment my body is going through an exchange for the month.
But I think some people are turned on by it. There's people who like.
No, I definitely understand fetishes, but I was just talking personally for me.
Yeah.
When I see red, it's not going to make me, my pussy not going to get wet.
Right.
I'm not about to be horny. Maybe it come from the nursing or this or that, but it's just like halt. However, I have had periods sex before because somebody that I was very much in a relationship with wanted to fuck me while I was on my period. Did I stop him? Hell no. I just was, I don't know what I was checking for, but more blood on my Versace sheets or something like that. But I would just like, it wasn't comfortable in my mind for me.
Right.
You know, and then it's not clean. It's like sticky. It gives a different texture of, it's wet as fuck.
And I'm going to say,
the
it's
pussy
like
is wet. But then it's the mess that you got to clean up afterwards.
Yeah.
It doesn't, I'm not about to eat. He's not about to eat. I don't know what he's going to do, but I don't want your dick coming out my pussy when I'm bleeding and don't put it in my mouth. Like I'm going to, even though it's my blood.
Yeah,
like, so it already kind of pauses the flow of the sexual experience because some guys want black people. I ain't talking about everybody use the word nigga. So
I'm gonna say
nigga, I said nigga. So it's like if you fucking and it's like you come out my pussy when I don't have my period, it's my pussy, I'm gonna suck on your dick. But if you fucking and want your dick sucked, because guys do that. They want to fuck the pussy, get the dick sucked, fuck the pussy and cunt, whatever. Right. So there's gonna be a super pause for me. And that's already gonna fuck up the chemistry of what's going on because I'm gonna be like,
do you feel like you always have to like suck dick and fuck and suck dick and fuck?
No.
Okay.
But that could be the flow.
Right.
You know, and if I see my own, even though it's my own blood, it's just going to be, it's just a pause for me. Because it's just like, I'm going to think like, it's blood, like it's red. I'm not even gonna remember who it came from.
Yeah, right.
But I get the whole little natural process and stuff, and
other people like it.
Yeah, but I would just say for me, I just want to be a little bit more cautious. I don't want to have anything I did today affect me tomorrow in the worst ways, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah. My boyfriend's not into period sex. He just isn't. He's just like, I respect it, but I respect the period. I respect it. He's like, but I just.
Do you need some pads?
Right. He's like, he's like, I'm willing to wait a few days.
Super regular, and like I get you whatever you want.
And mine should be heavy too. I got a heavy ass period.
So I get it. It's power to anybody, and no shade to anybody who likes. They call it. I believe it's rainbow. There's a term for this.
Vampire.
Yeah, like shout out. Do what you do, but just be safe.
Yeah. Always
and clean.
safe.
And who the fuck gonna clean up all them roses? I don't know, because it's like this would be like a goddamn massacre in that motherfucker.
Or when I've done it before, I've done it on the floor.
Whose floor? It had carpet.
No.
Hardwood.
And there was towels on the floor. Hardwood towels on the floor. I just feel like on the bed, it just like, it stays there.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit, like the bed is a little bit more like.
Where you sleep.
Right.
Like
so,
I'm smelling blood. Did someone die here? It's 3 weeks and I'm smelling human.
Yeah.
No, I'm just fucking with y'all. But yeah, to each his own.
Okay. So let's see what the Dear Reader has to say about period sex. All right. So I'm not a stranger to period sex, mainly because I was in a long-term relationship where at that point, it just didn't matter however, I am newly single and have been dating, and Lord, has it been interesting. Last night, I went on a date with the guy, and things had heated up on our first date to where the next date was supposed to be the sex date. So, of course, I planned and prepped. Plus, I had ended my period the week prior, so I was in the clear. So we get into it, and everything is going okay, and he started to finger me. When it came out, obviously I was shocked and went to the bathroom to clean up. Thinking that this is over, I go back out to the guy who's waiting on his bed, and we started to cuddle. However, he kept reaching down there, which was very confusing because I know you saw what I saw. He then proceeded to go towards the eating position, which I then said, I'm pretty sure that wasn't spotting. I think my period is starting. And to my surprise, he just goes in. Keep in mind, this man is not my boyfriend. We've literally had only one date, and he just didn't even care. I'm not going to lie. It was hot until I saw the blood on his face, which then just led to me to be like, why? After he cleaned up, we go back cuddling, and shit you not, he did the exact same thing. He ate me out 6 times that night without hesitation, and as good as it was, I couldn't go through with another date because who just does that to someone they don't know?
Who just does that?
And that was it. She didn't even like have a question. She just
Bye,
wanted to let us
Stefanie.
know.
That's all I want to know.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, this goes back to what I said. It was the eating pussy part for the pause for me.
And I was gonna say, because as a healthcare professional and a sex professional,
I'm scared of him.
Yeah.
First night, all of this and that and the third. Like, baby,
No.
who are you? What you got to lose? I hope some tests was checked.
That's what I say. I was like, doesn't look like they
Hope somebody
probably
had
talked.
a current STD. I'm talking about with this type of behavior within the last 48 hours. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Nigga, 24. 24 hours. No, You, who else you doing this stuff to? You did all that stuff, sir. And this woman is here in her email, telling to say, who does that? Pause. That's what I was trying to say before.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of like be safe with this. I know her thought was like, ill. Like, who else?
Right.
I know she was thinking everything I just said. Like, who else do he do this with? She never even
Because
called
she
this
doesn't know
man
him.
back.
I'm pretty sure they like didn't even talk. Like, I mean, she didn't mention, but like,
She didn't ask him, but no, they didn't exchange no tests.
no, they didn't. It isn't like
He doesn't even give a fuck of who her doctor is. He doesn't even give a fuck of when the last time she checked that pussy. He was hungry
He was hungry.
for SpaghettiOs.
He was a munch.
You thought I was feeling you? Look, that's what she said. You thought I was feeling you?
You thought I was feeling you? Oh my
Wait,
god.
be careful out here.
I know. But also like that is kind of weird because she said she was already done with her period the week before. And she's really like was in the clear and for blood to show up again. Like, did her cherry pop and like what was that as a healthcare professional? What was that?
I'm not sure why she have elongated periods, but I would say, or extended, what I would say is that I think this is all wrong and he just failed. I know he feel like a fucking munch. A blood eating munch. I know I know he do. Because he just sitting there like, damn, bitch, you blocked me. And he probably was like, look at my face. He come up from that pussy and was like,
why was she bleeding if she already was done with her period?
she might be pregnant by the other guy that ate her pussy on her period.
Because you could get pregnant that way.
Yeah, suddenly I don't want to eat my food because it's a little red in there.
Oh shit! You
I
did
don't
get
like
that Beijing
spaghetti
beef.
all of a sudden.
Right. Oh my god. Okay.
I don't need the fork. Fuck that fork.
It landed in your hat.
It sure did. Fork.
But okay, so I mean, she did the right thing. She doesn't need our advice.
There's a lot of reasons why you may have extended periods or irregular periods.
Yeah.
So there could have been a lot of reasons. Whatever the case may be, it seems like she was very uncomfortable with the situation. So with that being said, when you're feeling uncomfortable, even though you may want it or he may want it, sex is comfort.
Right.
So probably it's not something that she's really into. It's period sex, it sounds like to me. So make sure when you're doing something, it's consensual, you're doing it because you want to do it.
Right. Right.
So whatever the reason, she let that man keep going and down, digging underneath there. I'm not sure. She wanted to come, I'm sure.
He
She
came
wanted
up
to fuck.
with
I could just imagine. Do you imagine it? Look, it
That's
seemed
never
to me like
happened
a
to me.
Chiefs football game. Everybody's in red.
Jeez, football game. Jesus. Okay. Next one says sexually frustrated. So let's see what's going on. Hi, Stefanie. I hope you can help me out with some advice. I've been with my boyfriend for almost 3 years and our sex life are non-existent. Don't get me wrong. We're intimate in other ways like cuddling, kissing, holding hands. But when it comes to sex, I can't tell you the last time we had it because I simply can't remember. Okay. I bring it up to him and even admitted I'm a bit sexually frustrated, but he doesn't really do much about it, which annoys me more. I know he has his insecurities right now, such as body image, other things, but it's getting to a point where I know he masturbates and he must know I do too. So it's like, why can't we just fuck? I feel like I communicated and sometimes initiate some dirty talk or touching, but I'm getting to the point where I just cry because I'm so hopeless. P.S. He's not asexual. He shared some crazy sex stories from his past. Very annoying to know, given the circumstances. And that's it.
Yes, in my face. I'm not sure that this might work if it's about chemistry and sex.
Good,
Because
yeah.
he's already been, you just said he already showed you, either you not giving him enough to where he's already experienced with, so he's getting like kind of bored, or the fact that, again, y'all just probably have to like spruce it up and set some time and show him what it is type shit.
Right. It seems like they just need to have a conversation.
I really do think
like
so.
Because if there are some insecurities, dive into that, you know, or like, or even just think like, well, is there something that like you've been wanting to try in bed?
And I think the fact that he exposed his sexual life previously, that's a reason. Like someone, he's comfortable with her.
Right.
Maybe she not giving. He already had a wild life, so he probably want her to do that and more. So that's why he even shared that information. Like hint, like this is what I already am used to or I've experienced.
Right.
Like you're kind of like granny, like turn it up.
Right.
Because why would he even expose these type of things with her?
Yeah. I mean, like, I think sometimes when you're really insecure about how you look, though, it could like turn you off from like having.
I was gonna say that too. See, there we go again from the last episode.
Right.
Remember?
Mental.
He probably don't feel sexy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to remind people that I fuck with you. Like you, even if you might not, he might not feel that way. Remind him. Buy him some drawers. Buy him something.
Also, there's always so much that you can do. It's really about like how he feels about himself.
Yeah, this is too much time for me.
That's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
don't
I feel
seem
like
like
it's
the
really
one.
something. It's either
This is too much time trying to help him figure himself
Right.
out.
It
And I need
seems-
somebody that's know they self.
exactly. It seems like she's trying to figure him out, and it's like he's not really trying to figure himself out
Because he got so much going on with himself.
Yeah, and it's like it's not really fair. I
And
think
it's reflecting in the bedroom. Because you thinking you got a little bit of a love handle, and baby, I'm just trying to get to the dick.
right.
And you worrying about pulling
And
your
like whatever,
stomach
I'll
up.
hold on to the fucking love.
Yeah,
handles.
I will lick that sweat right off that crease in that love
Right.
handle.
Let me get into the crevices.
Let me get in there. Let me smell it. You know, you smell good.
Yeah.
You wash your ass. Let's go.
You washed your ass.
It's a big ass, but you washed it. Let's go.
Right.
And if you
we
want
like a big ass.
yeah, and we could squat together. We could lose weight. Sometimes you
Right.
have to be in the fact that she knows that his weight is an issue. What are we doing to assist with that issue?
Yeah. Right. Or I mean, it could even not even be a weight thing, because what if it's like she sets his body image? She could be like, he doesn't. Maybe it's like his dick is small.
Go to the extended doctor.
Is there an extended doctor?
Yeah, they have prosthetic dicks. So we need a consult.
Wait, how does that work?
You call the doctor and you tell him my dick, I want it bigger, and you give him a picture. It's a goal.
And you could actually do that?
Yeah,
No.
they got prosthetic dicks all the time.
And like, does the dick still work afterwards?
Yes, it's a doctor. It's a surgeon. Of course, it gotta work.
So it's like plastic
Just like my
surgery.
titties. I
Is
can
that
still,
how?
y'all can't see, but I can still. And I still got titties.
So maybe that was that 15-inch.
No, that was human.
that
He's
was
a
him.
monster. I don't know what happened. God just said, I'm blessing you with this dick.
Right.
But yeah, no, definitely. I feel like you said that you hit it on the nose. There needs to be a conversation, maybe a little bit more support in whatever the issues are, because you can see them, because you can verbalize them. So
Right.
maybe just be more supportive in whatever that is. And if you can't be in it, or if you have given support and we still at this point, go and get you another dick, more confident dick. 'Cause,
yeah.
baby, I'm not Dr. Phil. I'm trying
Yeah.
to fuck, and you sit here worrying about your side angle. I ain't got time for this.
Because it might just be a platonic friendship,
It could be, which is fun.
which is fun, but it's also sad because like you could love someone and like realize like, oh wait, this is just a platonic if we don't have like any chemistry.
But there's there's already a chemistry, because you guys already know each other too. There's nothing wrong with the bro code, because you already know my body.
Right.
You care about me. You show me that you can support me. I
Yeah.
kind of know you already. Know your family. Know you, because we played the girlfriend role.
Or watch porn together.
Or watch porn. Stop micro cheating in the bathroom, getting your dick together, because I
Micro-
heard they both in separate rooms coming. Don't think I forgot about that.
I know,
part.
I'm
We just
raising
ain't
my
got there
hand.
yet. I remember everything you just said.
I'm
You
raising
said
my
they-
hand because I got a question, and this is coming from because I get the same type of email a
on
lot. This question, and someone who works in the porn industry, is watching porn cheating?
No, it has to be a conversation.
Thank you.
It always people complicate life.
And I ain't about to get tired with them because I got a long way to go and I ain't got time to get tired with them.
Right.
Simplify shit. Communicating. Honey, you see this bitch? Look at her. See what she doing? Look how she's sucking that dick. Look how she's sucking that dick. Look at that. I could do that to your dick if you want me to do that to your dick. Look at this.
Right. Like, look how he's stroking.
Honey, this girl, you suck dick better, but if you see what she just did on this guy's dick, because it ain't mine, why are you jealous? It's not my penis I'm showing you. It's someone else's. It's a video. Look, we could do this. Matter of fact, if you want, we could do it better and start our OnlyFans. Make this shit make sense.
Right.
Don't be in the bathroom at the family reunion, sneaking, and somebody hit the door. You like, oh, hit your whole cum shot.
Right.
Communicate. Your girl look at the goddamn last month's bank statements and she see Felix, OnlyFans.
Right.
And then now you looking like, well, she looking at you like, who are you paying for? Because to her, it's cheating. You want to know why? Lack of communication. It's the sneaky link for me.
Yeah.
The sneaky shit. People need to be comfortable with communicating. How do somebody live in your house? Y'all house, if y'all is co on the lease type shit.
Right.
And you sitting here in the bathroom coming. And she in there and you scared. Or vice versa. You in there with your toy, because I know about women too. Men sometimes don't understand help. Like we was talking about a third in a relationship. A toy is a toy. A man made this. It's not a penis. I still need your dick.
Right.
But this just kind of, you can't do this.
The dick and vibration.
We talked
together?
about this last time.
Woo.
You can't do this. Why are we even having this conversation?
Right,
This is stupid. This is a vibrator. Do you not see this? This probably came from China. Baby, your dick came from your mama. Why would you compare yourself to this toy? It's a vibrator that you can't, your tongue don't go. You a human. Like, don't even go there.
Right.
Let me just use this. And I need you. And now we fucking. It's just a communication thing. I think micro-cheating is a very problematic thing. And that's to be the demise of very successful or potentially successful relationships. Because people feel like you wasn't being upfront and honest. That sneaky shit, the sneaky link is always the problem.
Yeah.
Communicate.
No, I completely agree. And I think like cheating is like subjective. You know what I mean? Like there's people who like are okay with like their partners having sex and like.
I think they're okay with it when they know.
Yeah.
The sneaky thing.
It's the sneaky,
communicate. If I know what you're doing, it shouldn't be to the fact where I got to check your phone and share location. I don't trust you. If you got to share location, unless I'm trying to protect you from something, and I ain't no security guard. I'll run up on the bitch if I must. But I'm going to think about A, Y, and Z, and this and that and the third. Like, I'm not 911. You probably should have called them first, because I'm going to have to use my brain before. Everything is strategic, right?
Right.
Because I ain't got the ambulance truck. I ain't got no life support with me.
Right.
The best thing is 911. So the thing is, putting real expectations on people. Be open and honest. If you're going out doing something, because you never know. While you hiding, your girl or your guy really might be into what you into. But they never knew. You never said nothing. Then they get disrespected because you ain't never said nothing.
Yeah. How do you feel about people like saying like, or porn addiction? Like when people watch too much porn, but yet they don't know how to have like an in-person kind of, like they have their expectation is for sex to really look like how it looks like in porn. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Addiction in itself is one thing, but watching porn is another. I mean, any addiction is bad because you're you're neglecting yourself in this. Right. And it's not giving you any positivity from it. Right. You know, that's what I feel like addiction is, because you have so many addictions.
Well, how does a porn addiction look like?
I would imagine somebody who's literally neglecting everything in their bank account for this. That's true. Where they're not benefiting at all, but they're always in the building consuming it, like with no benefit towards them.
Right, and everything else is just falling apart. And
they're falling apart. Yeah. They can think nothing else besides this thing. Right. They're totally invested in it. And so there's good addictions and bad, right? So I feel like without any benefit towards you and your life is falling apart, you're totally consumed with it. You're not even physically or in your life gaining from this. Maybe a jack off, or if it's a girl, come, whatever, orgasm. But after that, what now? You spent like all your money, your home, like, you get it? Like, addictions that are negative take from your life and your life existence. So that would be bad.
Yeah, yeah. And so with porn addiction, because a lot of times, like, I mean, not that I even know anyone with that sort of addiction, but just from, like, you know, you see internet movies, shows, whatever, it's like they have these like expectations that like their relationships and their like sexual encounter are supposed to look like what's in porn, but they say, well, porn isn't real. But it's like, obviously it's real because these people are fucking.
There's sex, but there's a lot of dialogue, there's scripts, it is acting, some
it's a
of
production.
it. But when you're having sex, there's still a chemistry, so that you can't fake penetration in your pussy, you know? But I think that porn, anyone that's like addicted to porn and they're not benefiting from it, I think that's a bad addiction. And I can say that it would be unrealistic, and it's not fair to imagine yourself in your bedroom 1,000% as a porn scene. Because even if you're involved with an adult entertainer, you most of the time are not going to want to recall and or have that type of intimacy at home. I don't want to talk about minute 20:55 on this scene that you're watching when I'm literally right here asshole naked.
Right.
I can care less at the moment because I have my own scene for you.
Right.
It's like, stop watching that. I was at work, and because 100% of the time you're not going to get what you seen there, because I can't really 100% repeat that. That was a moment.
Yeah, like, do you ever go through, like, when you have sex with someone that's, like, off air, like, people, like, assume they want you to do, like, oh, this one movie I saw.
All the time.
All the time.
It's normal.
Yeah.
And that, for me, is why I am alone.
Yeah.
And I am single.
Yeah.
Because there's a conflict. Not that I can't fuck you to the heavens in my intimacy off camera. However, let's just naturally have this experience. As far as sex, I do this as a profession. I know exactly what to do with this moment.
And it's also like a bit of a performance that happens.
Yeah,
you know,
like, let me just be natural. Why are we talking about my job? Yeah. It would be really weird, and that is my job. It would be really weird for me to just, in the middle of us about to fuck, you start bringing up your job. Yeah, for me.
That's weird.
And I totally agree and appreciate support. Like, let's not get it jaded. Like, if someone's with me, which this came up before, my typical mate maybe wouldn't be a fan of my adult life.
I was going to say, you probably would want to choose someone.
Yeah, I kind of have other things going on. Yeah. There's other things we can communicate, and you can see me as like wifey about than just the fuck that I could literally, you see me draining.
They don't see Ebony, they see you, your soul, not your
So that's important
work.
for me as a person, because I'm not going to give you, I don't know, there's this conception that porn stars fuck like 100 people a week, every day. That is a misconception for me. And for most people that I know in my intimacy that are very successful adult stars. Yeah. It is, we go to work, but we also know how to fuck too. But we want to be, I'm not going to really like have a really emotional experience on set with someone. I'm going to give them what they need for this to...
You're playing a character.
Yeah, for this to look great. And I can't fake it. Do you not see my pussy? Do you not see me? Right. So the script is faked it, but the chemistry is more. But I'm going to maybe like put it on 10 because when I'm dead, this shit doesn't go away. And that is my job to do that. My job on set is to be Ebony. My job at home is to be Mimi. But the sex, you know that I got that in the bag.
Right. So what's it like having sex with Ebony than it is versus with Mimi?
I'm not probably in my home.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to take very much more time touching things I can't really have a chance to do on film. I'm a nurse too. So I'm very, I'm very like human. Like I like touch and skin, and I like to examine and just introduce myself to the body of another person, make sure I'm comfortable. So me intimately at my home with someone, because that's now off camera, which means possibly not paid, because my mind also has a mindset of paid sex.
Yeah.
It's fucking mush. If we're talking about sex, I am to be paid. If we're talking about off-camera sex, you must be my boyfriend or my
like
somebody.
Mimi chose this, not Ebony. You know, it's like the separation.
There's
of the
there's definitely a separation, and who the hell wants Guac 3000? I'm like, I have to do that type of. So you want that while we're listening to fucking Sade and just got out of the jacuzzi and I'm totally like mellowed out and I just want your dick totally inside of me. Yeah. You want like.
Are you a hopeless romantic?
I think I am.
I was gonna say I feel like Mimi's more like hopeless.
But they're not
like,
getting it, unfortunately.
Aww.
Yeah, they're super fans and that's totally cool. I love the support.
Right.
But if they would allow.
Yeah,
just
like
saying,
I just want to
as
feel
a
loved
deal,
through.
If they would allow me to just like forget, Ebony, for one moment. Let me introduce you to this other person and other aspect of my life.
You're like, I'll give Ebony sometimes.
Ebony is not about to cook for nobody.
Right.
And there's a super ego. Hello. It has to be clear. It's my porn. It's my industry name. Cardi B's name is not Cardi B. It's Belcalis. I'm sure she's not talking about WAP at home.
Right.
Hello? It's like simple. So if they would allow the moment, cut it all the way off. And I super love and appreciate support. But if you would allow me to show you outside of this person, we could go far.
Yeah.
And the sex would be amazing. It's actually better than probably what you've seen on watching me on film.
I can imagine.
I'm very more focused and in tuned of that moment. Yeah.
Like, do you think it's like a little bit more like vanilla than what's on like than Ebony does?
I'm a lush or a mush or whatever the fuck they call it. I am a hopeless romantic. Like, I want to make people feel good and appreciate it and attentive. And not neglect myself in trying to make them those things either. Like it has to be someone who's totally in tune with me. It's not fair to not be in tune with them.
Yeah, it has to be reciprocated.
Yeah, so in my intimate life, off camera, I would really love and that's what I do appreciate. It's just natural, free flowing things, not
there's
scripted.
There's no script of like, okay,
not scripted.
Insert dick sucking here.
Yes.
It's just like if it happens, it happens. It's all
Adele
about
is like that. It's a super script. I mean, you can't tell me how to fuck this person, but you can definitely tell me in what order of positions you want to see this carry out. I can't get to a doggy before blowjob. I mean, there is it's her.
Yeah, it's a production.
Yeah.
Like it makes complete sense. I mean,
huge production, as I might say. That's why people can then see it as it is when it comes out and edit it. Yeah. And Lord knows what goes on to get that 40 minutes of amazing scene that people love and will remember once we're even dead and over again. It takes a lot sometimes to get to that magic that they enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. I felt like we just saw like a softer, like we saw Mimi for a second. And I love that.
There's some holes in this house. There's some holes. Don't get it fucked up. Whoever you are, I'm waiting, but I ain't looking. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready. My mind is right.
When was the last time you were like in a serious like relationship?
Like a year or two. And that was great for the moment. And then the porn
was
thing.
that before? Oh, that was before.
It was in porn.
Okay.
And it got in the way. These kind of things we were talking about, which totally was it was totally, I don't know, like mind-blowing for me because I did not expect for that situation to end, because so much so of my giving sexual time with this person. It's almost like these emails. Me, I was busy when I first started. I became very popular very fast. I was in Europe, and it just became, and I'm like really intense scenes. And sometimes that's why I learned this, what I was telling everybody, to make dates and not neglect people, because especially if they're supportive of you and they're supportive of you leaving the home and your job, you can't neglect them, because that's probably where, for him, I went wrong. But for me, I was looking for the same thing I was talking about with you, the intimacy. He was more consumed with watching my porn, super fan, super supportive, but also comparing my porn scenes to our intimacy at home. So then he thought that maybe I like maybe porn more, or getting porn fucks like, more, because I'm like Ebony, like
yeah.
But at home, he never want to fuck me like that. Even through the porn, he helped me start. So the point is, without me saying too much, it's very important for communication, and people, not even if you do communicate, for people to understand what the fuck you're trying to say. Because some people are just more or less, they're supportive of you, but they're very, very stern and like, you can't negotiate what I want in this moment. Like, I don't give a care to what you're saying. This is how I feel, but still be good people. So there's just a lot of, especially if you're thinking about dating someone in the industry, or maybe someone who's thinking, if they're telling you and you're with them that they want to do porn, believe them.
Right.
Believe them. And you support them, because if they ain't going to do it with you, they're going to do it behind you.
Right.
Especially nowadays, with everybody understanding how lucrative the adult industry or sex monetization is.
Yeah.
It's very lucrative. But there's just like with anything that's good, there's always bad, there's something to get to the good. Otherwise, everybody would have it. So you're going to have to go through some sacrifices.
What advice do you have for someone who like wants to like become a like adult entertainer? Or like, if like, where do you start? Like,
well, nowadays you just
point?
Upload stuff and start an OnlyFans. But as far as taking it legit and like take it to the next level and being like someone in the mainstream industry, that's on a whole nother level. Yes, you get viral doing content creating or amateur porn, as they call it, but this is you're dealing with grandfathered in, long-term, long-working companies. Yeah. So think those, and I call it little, even if you're at 1 million views on Pornhub or whatever, we're talking about billions of views and billions of dollars. It's the totally different. Yeah. I believe they're number one on Forbes. They just can't say that. But whoever the editor is writing for Forbes, I'm sure he watches porn, but they can't give porn number one. But we know that it is. Because people will be fucking pissed. Yeah, no. And I don't think that these people don't kind of donate or have money in porn. It's just, they have to be vanilla, and there's things.
There's a lot of shame.
It's like a black market type of still,
Yeah.
But with that being said, I just think that people need to I don't know, just make sure that they're very, 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 very professional. Make sure that your mind is clear. Make sure that you don't care if your mom sees it, because if you're that girl or that guy and that was your idea of, I'm definitely doing this, I want to be successful, maybe even get some fame from it, your mom's going to find out, or your dad. Are you cool with that? Like, otherwise, if they don't find out, something might be wrong. Yeah. Because, I mean, porn puts you in a place where everybody's going to fucking find out. Yeah. And I had to learn almost like kind of what? I didn't know how many people watch porn. Everybody watches this shit. Porn. It's in everybody's phones and in everybody's home. So with that being said, I think that you should be.
My roommate's seen your porn. Not my roommate, but my friend.
Shout out to roommate and friend. I would say that do not quit your day job first. Make sure that you're making good money, because this is an independent thing. Even when companies are contracting you, like they did with myself, or you're still an independent, you still have to get your ass up, and get up and go.
Right.
And it's not just, oh, I got a good month on OnlyFans, because if you sell sex, baby, you're going to make money.
Right.
Somebody gonna
Sex
buy that shit.
sells.
Somebody. So it's not like a great, it's not like the end all if you make like a really good amount of money that you've never seen before in your OnlyFans that month.
Yeah.
The goal is to do it over and over and over again, whether you want to have physical sex or not. Just your name should make these sales, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's important to just make sure you're clear, make sure you're consistent, and make sure you're ready for what the adult industry has to come.
Yeah.
Because people are not giving you likes for having on like the best Dior or the best Chanel. Your asshole naked, the way you came in this world. And people are objective. Is that the word? Objective or subjective? Objective to how you look and what you're doing when you're having intimacy, right?
Yeah.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
So that's big.
How was it like when your family found out you did?
It was okay. It was just a little weird because I don't like to have to explain my moves to people.
Right.
I'm very much like, I don't like to really, what I'm doing, I'm securing what I'm doing and just wait for the outcome. That's me. I never failed myself. I've helped a lot of people in my family and my friends financially, this or that. So like kind of trust my judgment. But when I first started porn, my mom had a conversation with me because she found out because my uncles watched porn and they were like, oh shit. But anyway, her main thing was not to make me feel bad about the decision. She just wanted to understand why. Because I was a registered nurse at the time. Yeah. I was doing celebrity fashion, very successful in my fashion designing. Yeah. She just wanted to understand, like, what the fuck?
Like, you're doing all these other great things.
Yeah, like what's going on? But for me, it was more like autonomy. Even with my nursing, I dropped out of medical school. I was supposed to be a doctor. My first year of residency, I thought that was all that medical school just to get to my residency, and was like, I like this aspect of life and career goal, but I don't want this much autonomy on me.
Right.
So let me just like go to nursing and like drop out, which I did. However, I learned sooner or later that the nurses have more of the autonomy, or like because the doctors write the orders, the nurse carry it out with the hands. Yeah. If you don't check the order from this doctor and you pull it out, now you're in trouble.
Dirty laundry.
Yeah, dirty laundry, So it just all comes about like being secure in yourself in anything you do. So my family were seeing what I did previously. I think I did have to still retire my mom like I did, even after I retired. And I am retired. I still have my nursing license. Yeah. It's active. I'll always keep it active, but I am not working in the field. Right. Just showing her that I could still be successful and I wasn't like losing my mind on anything.
Right. I think people have this assumption with people who like with sex workers, right? Is that like they had no other choice. They had no other choice to become a stripper.
I think that's been the narrative for some.
Yeah, to go to porn. And maybe that is some people's stories, but
not everyone.
But not everyone. Like there's people who like actively are like, again,
literally autonomy for me.
Right. And it's just something, and it was like, is what inspired you, and it's not because you didn't have a choice. Like you chose this.
Yeah, and I didn't know that I didn't choose this with the thought. Now I know I'm very confident in myself, first of all, but I didn't think that it was gonna go as big and as far as it got. I came in there just really wanting my own freedom, having my own business, having my own time off of work, because nursing was 12 hours a day.
Like, and were you ever just very like sexually liberated?
I was. Sure. I've never had a lesbian situation where we actually came together, but I think girls are hot sometimes, and I like wonder what their pussy looks like or smells like or whatever tastes like. But just this is very liberating. So my family have been very accepting for the most part of it, because I think they trust me previously to this for my moves and my judgment. My choices, because
it's not like, oh, you hit rock bottom and had
no
choice.
way.
It was like, hey, no, like let me.
No, I actually can see my mom. Yeah, as a nurse, it would be like, Mom, it's your birthday. You're gonna get a surprise in the mail because I can't come visit you.
The hours are crazy.
Yeah, and then fighting over overtime with my fellow Filipino nurses who love me to death. I was a nurse in the East Bay, the West Coast, so. it's like, thank God they liked me because I was able to get overtime. But yeah, no, you don't have time. 13 hours a day, 12 hours a day is a shift. You have to get there and get report. That's 13. Then you have to go home. Well, that's 14. And how the hell are you supposed to go to sleep after all that shit you've seen for 12 hours?
And you're sleeping during the day.
Dude.
Yeah.
You see? And the more overtime, the more money you make. So what do you want to do as a nurse? More overtime.
Right.
So you're just working. Me and my mom had the conversation the other day, which turned into like a battle. She tried to tell me how old I was. And I told her, no, I'm not. And she said, I had you. I was there. And I'm like, hold on, let me get my fucking calculator. And like, fuck. All right.
I had to rethink my age too. I was like,
I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm like, am I 31 or 32? I couldn't like remember.
My mom had to remind me because I've been lying to motherfuckers. Good. I don't care. They believe me.
I love that. It's so funny.
But I'm milfing for sure.
Right. Yeah. Do we have enough to? I mean, we're at 7:28, so you probably should.
Let's finish it. Or maybe two more.
Okay.
Okay. I
Two
wanna make
more.
sure you get full. Yeah, no.
I'm already at an hour. We could just like.
Are we already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
All right, let's get one more and then end.
Okay.
Let me just turn off my alarm so it doesn't go off.
Okay, cool. Well, someone said, I would like to hear about your opinions on watching porn while having sex with your boyfriend. I tried it for the first time and I had a great time. And that's all they said.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say
I
earlier.
literally.
Let's do
what
it, guys.
today.
No micro cheating. See,
Yeah.
even a viewer knows that.
Yeah, I think honestly, sometimes like my libido is so slow because again, my mind is always like thinking of like things I need to do that like I'll suggest to my boyfriend, hey, like let's watch porn just so they could help like set the mood. Because again, we'll have conversations like, oh, look at how she did that, or like she, and so then it like kind of like, ooh, you're like we do it to each other, and then it just like it turns into
It's a
like
good
a
thing.
thing. So, but actually, I'm kind of curious. What kind of porn do you personally like to watch?
I did that side because I don't want anyone to like. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't. So historically, I don't watch porn. I didn't.
Okay.
I just knew a lot of like really legendary porn stars. Don't ask how. I just did.
Yeah.
So, I used to watch myself a lot just for critique. And before when I started, there were a couple of people that I was told to watch. So I did, but I don't really watch porn. However, I've been really intrigued by gay porn lately.
Really, like guy on guy?
Yeah.
Your face.
You too? Is it just me?
No, actually, guy on guy doesn't turn me on. But I
used
respect
to like
it.
not,
I
but I don't know
respect
what's
it.
happened to me.
I
Because I be
respect
looking
it.
like I've learned how to suck some balls on gay porn. I learned
know
how to
what?
do anal on gay porn. I'm like, you really took all that dick and was smiling. They be in a smile.
Wait, you're right. You know what? That's how women.
I be
that's
like, how you do this shit right here?
This is how you're right. This is the best way to. I don't know why I never thought this. The best way to learn about like a man and how to please gay porn.
It's a man
You
getting
can
a
learn
man
so
together.
much.
Child, so I just was saying. So I didn't know if y'all wanted. Well, she asked me, so I told y'all. So yeah, I be having to like get off. I be like, Ebony, are you okay? Because I don't want to be in a room with it. So there's
Right.
a difference. I'm not
Oh,
comfortable
really?
yet with that. I will have sex with trans people, whether it's a woman or a man. That's totally fine because you want to know why they are comfortable
Right.
with themselves and they comfortable with me. If they in
Right.
my face, whether or not they like a girl or a guy, that means you attracted to me. That's
Right.
cool. But like men that are really, really homosexual for real, they have no attraction to me at all.
Right.
They don't care about my pussy, how it look, my titties.
I get that.
Unless
not
it's
gonna
on a
please you,
man with
right.
a dick. I have no dick. I can't grow one. I pray to God about it, but I got a strap on in the mail. But that's all I got. This
Right.
is what it is. I'm in my body and it's cool. So for me, I was a little bit, because I wasn't raised like that, to accept. So it was just like, am I doing something wrong? But to be honest, I've learned a lot from watching gay porn when it comes to the dick.
I've actually never watched guy on guy porn before. I've watched a lot of
Girl,
lesbian
don't.
porn.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
because we love everybody, but your boyfriend
wanna-
gonna be like, Stephanie,
I know,
are
but
you
I'm
okay?
curious. But I'm just for like,
That's me. I'm a curious cat, and it killed me
Yeah.
because I just like to watch it, and I like to watch the girl kind too.
Yeah.
Because I be trying to wondering how
lesbian porn is so hot.
It's so hot.
That's
and I ain't talking about scissoring. I done did enough of that. That bumps my pussy. My pussy
because
be
women
sore.
are a lot more like intimate.
They know
and,
what
like,
a woman
men,
want.
I just feel like it's just like raw. Like I always feel like it's just testosterone. Just fucking, it's too intense.
And to me, it just shows comfortable sexuality. Not so much gender identification, but just with your sexuality. So I'm intrigued by that. But I have never yet got horny, like the tingling pussy thing from watching gay porn. I'm not saying that, but I'd be like more like, I like to watch more of it. So if I seen one getting dick, I'm like, dang, they all taking this dick. I need to do better. Like I need to get an ADM max than what they be doing because
I'd actually need a guy adult performer on here. I have not had that yet.
Let's do it. Must. You guys, let's go. Stephanie's looking for you.
I'm looking for y'all. But that's so funny. But you know what? You're right. Because sometimes, like, when you do things for work, you like, for me, I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. And people will think like, oh, what's your favorite podcast? And I think that like I have like a whole fucking library full. I'm like, I listen to my own because I need to edit and critique. Yeah. So like I kind of related to because I'm like, you know what? Actually, the same thing.
I be on and I don't watch my whole scenes through.
Yeah.
When I be forgetting sometimes the scenes that be promoted. I be like, oh shit, I did that. So whatever they post, I kind of go there because it gives me like a placement to start with because they promoting it. Actually, it must be good as to what they promoting when it come to company. But me, I be all on me. Yeah, I be on me. I be watching me.
Yeah, I be listening to me too.
Right. So if you are you. Pay attention
be your biggest fan. That is literally
that's the goal right now.
Right.
That's
I'm no one else's fan. I am my own biggest fan.
It's okay.
It's
not weird.
I relate to that so bad. Okay. Well, it's been a fucking honor to spend the day with you.
I thank you so much for having me twice today.
Of course.
I gotta get back on this flight, and I'm not eating that food.
Why?
Because sometimes it be gross. Okay. And first class even be, I be getting fucked up on mimosas. So I be getting off the plane lit. The pilot be like, they be like, bye. I be like, yo, thank you for getting us here, you that motherfucking nigga. I'm out of here. Where my bags at? You got another mimosa back there?
You seem fun to travel with.
But yeah, shit. So thank you for getting us here safely. So yeah, I got to get back to the airport, but I thank you for having me 3 times now. And shout out to you for if you guys haven't gotten y'all tickets for the Broke Therapy.
The show might be already out by the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, if not, get your tickets because she's in San Francisco and she going to New York at some point, and I'm gonna be there. I already said I'm coming.
New York,
I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
I'm coming. So we coming together, and we doing this again. I thank you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you all the time.
I love hanging out with you, and I love having you on the pod. Permanent seat.
Thank you so
much. For life.
Thank you, guys.
Shout out to Danny Santos for introducing us.
And let me say it one more time, because we went viral on a few things, but this is the one I can remember at the top of my head, literally the head. Ebony don't fabricate. I ain't no motherfucking lie. You feel me? I don't need to go viral and say some weird shit for y'all to attach to it. I'll literally show you. So all the men's we took I ain't get to chance to say this last time, so I'm gonna say it now before I get up out of here. If you want to see the dick, just
the
say
15
that.
inch.
Just say that. Okay?
All
dicks matter. And
all dicks matter.
Thank you for having me. I'm gonna get up out of here.
Plug yourself.
Oh, Ebony Goddess Mystique. Google me. Onlyfans.com _ No, what is it? It's a slash. Onlyfans.com / Ebony _ Mystique. That's my VIP. And just Google me. You'll find me.
Yes.
I love you guys. Thank you for having me.
And then follow me, Stefanie Maegan, or go to brocotherapy.com. All that shit is there. I don't have an OnlyFans, but I have a Patreon. So go become a member and subscribe there.
Yeah, you might get to see some titties because I'm pulling them out.
Ooh.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Broke out therapy.
We'll put that only on Patreon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God.
Broke therapy.